Ooh.
Two of them.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Montoya, and I'm joined by the founder of the Neck Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the procrastinator pre-orders, the perfect person, my YouTube wife, Mrs. Montoya Fair, Jamar_Games. But that's not all. I'm also joined by the man that is known as Bearded Spice, the man that Modern Toy Fair has full custody over, the man Optimus Prime popped and he refuses to stop, the Twilight Knight, the Master of Mac, the three-pump chump of taking this show off the rails, Nate. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
I'm doing pretty good as well.
Oh, I know you're doing good.
Yep.
Michael, you have like this certain glow about you right now. Are you?
You call me pregnant?
Glowing? No. What does that have to do with? Just say, looking good. Did you hit the gym today or something?
Get your sweat on.
It's
so
not
stupid.
even. I'm doing another bit, but as I did it, I realized that it.
That's not even like discussed anywhere. It was just a pre-show.
No, I know, but no, I mean your response to it. I was trying to do a bit about being super nice, and then it just,
Yeah, it turned into a different bit. Yeah.
I just forgot that she showed up on camera.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll never do that again. Which we're not shaming you.
I mean, it was a little bit
not
of shame.
expected.
Well,
It was
I
just like
I may have just woken up and I was kind of just like, fuck, I need to go. And then I was like, shit, I need to change. And I was like, well, I'll hop on, tell them, and then I'll go change.
by all means, I want you to feel comfortable in your own skin, but
I mean,
if you show up to the podcast with a tank top one, me and Nate are gonna look.
Jesus Christ.
It just did cause a drama. But yeah, I was just
Oh,
trying
man.
to say, like, your beard's looking really thick today. Your hair
Yeah.
has a nice sheen to it. Looking good, man. Looking good. Are those new glasses? No?
Have you told Nate why you're suddenly so nice to me?
No, I'm just always nice to you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. there's
Why?
nothing.
Why do you think he is suddenly so?
Yeah,
Oh,
why
I
would I
know
be-
why he's suddenly so nice to me.
Am I not always nice to him?
We could go to the tape
Just plead the
last
fifth.
week where where I showed off Steph Curry, and then you had that moment of, oh wow, I've been a dick to you all night. I guess I shouldn't have been.
I don't know what you
Oh
mean.
man, how's it going, Spider fan? Oh shit.
I believe there's another comment in there too.
Yes, there's some chump named Nathan Bryant who says, "What's up, jerks?"
I was
I
gonna
think he's
say
a
it's
relative of
Nathaniel.
mine.
Yeah.
I
I didn't realize that Eric the Meth finally changed his name.
Oh. Oh shit! That
Oh god.
Still, you know, we should have kept account of how many live streams it's been since we've seen him.
It's been at least a month.
Or yeah, but
It's been
it
4
would
or
have just
5
been
weeks.
nice to have a calendar check of.
But see, that would have been more suspicious for me because I would have been like celebrating and counting how many weeks it's been, which then like if something happened, it makes me look like number one on the list.
No, it's just like, hey, we miss you. Where you at?
But we don't.
I do.
Yeah, and
Listen,
I'm indifferent because I never was
Nate,
mentioned.
you get enough praise in that intro with how many man comments you get.
Oh, all right.
I don't think Jamar was here for that.
No.
We had a whole thing where Nate was essentially just so happy that I basically like expressed about his masculinity so much because he's the man Mario Toy Fair has full custody over, the man Optimus Prime popped and refuses to stop, the man known as Bearded Spice.
That is
A lot of
very true.
mans.
Never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining men's.
Mins.
Anyone watch the GTA 6 trailer? I did, and then I saw 2024 and got sad, or 2025 and got sad.
2025.
And then it hit me that it's really going to come out in like 2026 anyway, and got more sad. But it looks really pretty.
2025 is not that far away. It's really not that far.
I mean, it's technically over a year away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not that far anymore.
Yeah. Think about
That's
that.
what's
When's the
sucky.
next When does Deadpool come out? When is that?
May.
May. Okay, so when Deadpool comes out, you're halfway, just about halfway to 2025.
That's gonna come up quicker than you think.
That's my point. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Like,
already dreading the
that's
wait
crazy.
for Deadpool's, let alone fucking
Yeah,
that.
you have to break it down into small
Oh man,
chunks.
Spider-Fan just made me feel old as fuck. So
Why?
GTA 6 comes out in 2025. They're really waiting till I'm in college.
Huh. Huh.
Oh man.
Big games. I will give you some advice. Big games coming out when you're starting college is rough. You know?
Bad.
Really
It
bad.
can be bad.
Well, you'll be.
Yeah, just
I'm
be
gonna
You know, by
date
the time it actually comes
myself.
out, you'll be a sophomore, so you'll be fine.
I'm gonna date myself a little bit because Ocarina of Time ruined a semester for me.
Shit.
Fuck.
I was gonna say
So-
God of War 2.
How old was I at that point?
Gosh.
I was
Ocarina of Time that came out.
97.
97? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
a sophomore in
6
college.
years old.
Yeah.
97.
Jesus.
I can't do the math, so it was barely.
You
No, it
were
was
probably you were so you
Yeah,
were
it
8
was
or 9.
9. Yeah.
Anyway, so now that we've dated ourselves,
How old are we?
oh,
How
man.
old are we?
What was your college game?
Yeah, that's a good pickup line, or just a random question.
Mine would have been Skyrim.
Solid.
That's a big one.
Yeah, because
As much as I am an avid gamer, I never played Skyrim, even though it's on everything.
that
never
doesn't
played it.
surprise me though.
Huge PlayStation fan. Heard the Skyrim version on PlayStation 3, I think at the time, was really shit. So I was like, fuck them.
I mean, it's Bethesda. It's shit on everything, but you
Yeah,
don't
but
play it
there was,
because
like,
it's a
some-
well-running game. You play it because it's fucking.
Well, it was just like some weird things with like game-breaking bugs and stuff.
Again, it's a Bethesda game,
Yeah,
so
well-
like you go
Well,
into
it
it with that
wasn't issues
expectation.
on the Xbox, is what I'm saying at that time.
Well, this is because at the
And it was like,
time,
that's the way
before
it
Xbox bought Bethesda, they were still like in bed together, so they'd get the updates first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just made me kind of not like them. But I played Fallout 3 and I fell in love with it.
Oh, Fallout 3 is so fucking good. Nate, what is our trivia question for the numbers game?
Oh, that's a great question.
Oh, my-
97. I thought you were gonna do what year were you when you played Ocarina of Time in college?
What year was I?
Yeah, what year?
Yeah,
What year?
97
97.
years old. He was a late bloomer if he was in college at that age.
Hey, it's never
Listen,
too late to
you
go
look
to school,
great
man.
for 120.
I should hope so.
Never too late.
I
back in
should
class.
hope so. All right, so
Oh,
let's
man.
do. This will be a fun one.
Oh my god! I just thought of something. Spider fan is gonna be in college when GTA 6 comes out. That means that they were. What was it? It came out 10 years ago. Like you're in middle school, right?
Not even.
Not even.
They would have been at like 8 years old. Ish.
Wow, that's just crazy. It's just insane. I can't believe that game came out that long ago. 10 years.
All right, so I have my question.
All right.
In your
Jeez.
your realm
Yassine?
Range?
between 1 and 100 range. That's a good
Okay.
one.
Is
All right.
this
So
1 to 100
starting
days?
1 out of 100. 1 to 100.
Okay.
1 to 100. Starting in 1992, there was a ABC television program called The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. It ran for 2 seasons and consisted of how many episodes?
I don't know why I went with this number, but it just felt right. It felt so right. Michael, also, if you don't get this right and I get this right, you do realize that everyone's going to assume that you're not an actual fan of Indiana Jones.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying. I'm just
But
saying,
in
like, you
my
must
defense,
obviously
young
hate the
Indiana
movies.
Jones was not good.
In Michael's defense, he is correct, especially the butchering they did to it on DVD. Go figure, something that had George Lucas's name on, he had to go back and tinker with.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah, I've got a rough guess, but are we ready?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Also, Spider-Fan says he was in the first grade, 6 years old.
10 years ago.
When? Yesterday?
No, when the GTA 5 came out,
How long ago was that?
10 years ago.
Like, well, kind of almost 11.
Also,
Right.
I don't know. I feel like that there's some questionable things that we talk about on this show for someone who's like R-rated.
Bring it up. Just gonna gloss right over it.
Well, it's again. I'm assuming you probably played GTA 5.
Yeah, you played
Your first
GTA
grade.
5 when you were
Hey.
in first grade, so yeah, you've seen much
We're
worse.
different. 80s kids were almost always dead because of their toys, and
True, the fact that two of
Our
you survived this
generation
long
are-
is impressive.
yeah, they were always exposed to almost dying.
Lead paint, chokeable parts. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Woo, tight race. 28.
28? Oh my god.
Oh man,
28. It was only 6 episode its first season, full season order of 22 its second season, but was too fucking expensive. And the ratings weren't great.
Well, it's George Lucas, so that's not surprising.
Yeah. Michael making me go last. Out of us too. Of course.
hate that this
You're gonna go.
becoming an inside joke.
What joke
So,
is this? Definitely
this
not
week
something to
is
joke
the
about.
week that I go out of my way to make Nate cry again. So I have been on a bit of a GI Joe kick since kicking the Valorous bug, and I picked up some things. What?
I don't know. You went from having herpes to getting crabs. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not. But I'm having more fun customizing my crabs than I was my herpes.
But herpes you keep forever. So
Clearly not, because I got rid of it.
well,
Which is not surprising.
Maybe
That's why I
G.I.
have
Joe's herpes.
some of the guns. So never mind, you do keep it forever. Anyway, so I've picked up. I'm going to show you the boxes because I've already started to destroy some things. So I picked up a few things. I did get Amazon threw up Grunt for $17 again, so I picked up 2 more of those. Buyer got rid of the boxes. But then while I was out and about, I picked up Ripper.
oh, interesting.
Then I picked up. This one was less torn apart and more so just for something I wanted from it. Shockwave.
Okay.
And then this one went on sale on Amazon too, and I just liked the character and also the stuff it came with, but I don't like his get up, so I'm trying to figure that out. Bazooka.
So what do you got in mind for Ripper? What is
So Ripper, I've already torn apart and redone a little bit. Right now he's got Bazooka's head on him just as to test it out until I figure out, or correction, until you check to see if Bazooka's skin tone matches Sergeant Slaughter. So right now,
hold your breath. I ain't gonna remember this in 5 minutes,
I
but
know.
okay.
So he's got. So this was my first experience having to crack the pelvis on a GI Joe, because the
Congratulations.
because the ball joint on the hips of Ripper were bigger than Grunt's. So was it he had that Toy Biz popped out hips look to him. So I had to heat it up and take an X-Acto knife and a tiny screwdriver and just kind of pry to crack it open so I could switch out the entire pelvis piece, because it seems that on Ripper you could pop the pelvis out of the lower abdomen no problem with some heat. Grunt, not so much. Grunt is in there deep and it is not coming out. So that was a fun experience. But once I did it and got it all glued back together, I'd say it turned out pretty good. And like for right now, he's just got bazooka stuff on him because again,
That works though.
right? Like it looks really good. I kind of wanted bazooka to be the big motherfucker, but if not, like this is at least I'll have to use sticky tack though because this does not. His ball joint is way tinier. But it still looks really good. I also like the sunglasses and the mustache look like.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. So that was or technically 3 of them that got completely torn apart for that. Come on, stand you motherfucker. I know you're a little back heavy. And then the other one hadn't really get torn apart.
I just got to interrupt for 1 second because I feel like you doing that stuff is like just ripe for one of those like TikToks where like girls with non-cheating boyfriends, what are they doing right now? And they cut to you just taking apart your GI Joes.
Yep, 100%.
Ripping off their clothes.
100%.
Carefully crack his pelvis.
Yeah.
Yep. It cuts to one of my reviews. So this is just more so like I just gave the other grunt the shield and police baton from Shockwave because that's all I wanted it for.
So you don't think you could use like a SWAT trooper for something?
I could, but like right now, I don't see me buying a bunch of him for $25 a piece. So unless like it goes on sale on Amazon later, probably not. Because I did think about that, but 1, he's a little hard to find right now, and 2, he's $25. So army building him's not really an option. Where these grunts keep going on sale for $17, so it's just like easy pickings. I'm probably going to acetone off the anti-Cobra things at the top though, just because I don't have a use for that. But yeah, I thought that was like really cool looking. And
why don't you army build and customize different like Cobra troopers though? Like that would be make a Cobra army in your way. That would be cool.
I want to, but that's right now it'd be a lot more work because you have to acetone off all those Cobra logos.
You don't have to.
I mean, for what
I
want,
meant like with the Cobra.
Oh, you want me to have a Cobra army? Like I
mean, kind of, but I wanted to do. You could do it in your style though. Make them because I like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I find it creative. I find it interesting, and then I'm the one that's going to end up buying them when you sell them. So like,
so
I kind of
want a variety.
Bit of input. Yeah, who else are you going to sell them to at this point?
You're not. Well, so that's the thing here. I apparently have been missing the mark on what line to be collecting because getting rid of the parts that I'm not using has been a fucking cakewalk. Like GI Joe fans eat this shit up.
Well, because there's a lot of people who are doing what you're doing, and they're making different versions, or they're So, yeah. No, this is great. I mean, I actually am like you getting because you got figures I don't have. Like I don't have either one of those guys. You did offer me the Shockwave minus shield, which I appreciated, but I gotta have the shield.
Yeah.
I probably won't even display it with the shield. That's the fucker about it. Like, but I'm so crazy I have to have it.
That's fair.
But like, I am enjoying seeing what you're doing with them. So
well, I'm glad because like a week ago you was like, why do they all look the same?
Well, I do. Well, my only fear there, and really where that comes down in, which is why I'm suggesting the Cobra Troopers, is my fear is you're going to get bored because you can't make anymore, and then you'll stop doing it. Where I'm enjoying what you're making, so I want to lead you down different paths so you keep doing.
That's fair. I have considered like doing some of the Viper Troopers because they look kind of cool. I also really like the first Cobra Trooper, the all blue one that they did, but again, that's just right now a little more work than I want to. Like I'm fucking cracking pelvises here, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I just don't want to have to go through the effort of the logos because I don't want the Cobra Association. I want them to be as generic as possible. So like there'll be a little extra that I have to do there. But I do plan eventually on doing some Cobra.
You got to have somebody to fight against.
Well, just in general, they
There's
have
nothing else.
Their gear's also a little more like stylized and like has different armor bits and pieces and stuff. So I feel like that gives a variety to it as well. But
you could get like different saboteurs like Firefly and have like your army going against him because he's not too crazy. Like
he's this dude in like gray fatigues, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. So here's the kicker though. I mentioned that like all the parts I don't use are getting bought up, which also I kept. This is only one of them, but I kept Bazooka's legs one to either switch them out on Sergeant Slaughter, or 2, when I get Roadblock, I realized he's got like orangish brown pants. So those are going to have to get switched out too. So either way, I'm going to have to either get another bazooka for that, or I'm going to have to keep bazooka on that other body. But anyway, back to my story. So last week I showed off the Sergeant Stalker I got. So between selling the parts I didn't have or I didn't need, target rewards, gift cards, and sales, I want you guys to guess how much I actually spent out of pocket on everything I showed you plus Sergeant Stalker.
Oh, where's my board at?
Wait, plus Sergeant Stalker?
Mm-hmm. So that was the one that I showed.
And all your grunts?
Just the 2 grunts this week, plus Shockwave and Trigger and Bazooka. So that's 6 figures.
Okay.
Between sales, target rewards, gift card, and selling the stuff I don't need. How much did I spend out of pocket?
You should have done the numbers game.
I'm going to say, just because you're asking us this, I'm assuming you didn't spend anything.
So you think it's 0?
I'm going to say for 6 figures, I'm going to say 75.
Okay, and you're at 0, Jamar?
Yeah, I've been 0.
You go with $1.
I'm at $25 spent right now.
Wow, that's excellent. That's excellent.
Which I still win. I still win, by the way.
I still think 6 figures for 75 would be great.
Oh yeah, that's still because that's 3 figures at that point. That's buy one get one at that point. But no, like, I mean, granted, because Stalker was $13, the grunts were $17. I used target rewards on Shockwave to get him for $13. I used a gift card to completely pay for Trigger, or not Trigger. I keep calling them Trigger. None of them are Trigger. That's Valorverse. For Mohawk guy.
I just
Ripper
smiled and nodded when you
Ripper.
kept saying Trigger because they're what you want to call them.
But yeah, so like, I wheeled and dealed until I essentially had spent $25. So yeah, that's one thing I really liked about this, because I feel like with the Valorverse stuff, they weren't different enough to where I'd get parts that I'd really be switching out to make any of my money back. Versus with this, like, there's tons for me to like sell as fodder. So I'm really digging it.
Cool.
But that is all I have.
Okay. I can finally go now.
Yes, you can.
Or Nate, would you like to go?
No, I would like you to go second, Jamar.
Okay.
I would like to go.
Also, Spider-Fan said he's heard worse things at his school.
That I'm not surprised. Because they're all playing Grand Theft Auto.
At the age of 6.
But yeah, we all had our things. Nate's was just in movie theaters. It was like they're like marketing it towards kids at that
Nate
point.
played GTA 1 when he was a first grader.
In role play.
I did. I mean, I have played GTA 1, so that's.
I remember not even thinking that it was real, to be honest with you. So yeah, one of my things are making a reappearance on the show because it is. I didn't want him in the air because obviously Steph Curry is not a high flyer, but so I have him on the peg, and I'm trying to do like a shot thing.
He's not really into being pegged.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe that's what helps him get those threes off. But yeah, he's not like a jumper when he shoots. Like it's like
he just stands stationary release and throws the ball.
No, I mean, but it's a hop. It's not like a really high jump. His release is so fast.
This is a cute little bunny hop. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I put him. Whoa, God, I can't do it without the stand. So it was perfect when I had it on my desk, but then when I move it around, yeah. Still, again, we discussed on the next week failed Hasbro lines and disappearing, and this one is again one that I am just like kind of a little sad about, to be honest with you. Not that I was gonna actually pay $50 for this ever,
or $30 for that matter.
Literally,
because you had the opportunity at $30 and you didn't, and then we had to put them all down at Marshall's.
Had I gotten one like at the $30 price point and actually seen it, I probably would have debated like, oh, okay, let me pick up some of the ones that I really, really want, because at $30 it's still a really good figure.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Well, at $30, just seeing you take them out when I drop them off to you, like $30 is fucking great for those.
Yeah, it's really good, really, really good. I wish I could have had a selfie series to put on, like, the bodies of these. But yeah, that's one of the things, and the other thing is making an appearance, because I wasn't gonna show these, but then I thought, oh yeah, I guess you did kind of like give these to us.
Oh yeah.
So you had your coworker,
A buddy of mine,
right?
Jason.
Buddy of yours, coworker,
Mhm.
all the same nowadays. Give you some
Basically.
toys, and he was gonna let them go. So first off, let me show you this, because I think this is really cool. This is, the original little toy holder here.
I didn't give you that.
No, you didn't give me this. I already
Okay.
had it. But I just thought, like, my little boy wanted a cool thing to hold his Ninja Turtles in. And I was like, let's just use this. But this will stay in Dad's room when I'm not here, basically. Because I don't want him to destroy it.
You don't want him to draw things on it and permanent marker.
Also, I mean, most of this is because this plastic is, like, well, as old as I am. So it's brittle. So, yeah, me... that little guy. Is my lighting like really off? Is it
No, you
more
look
harsh
fine.
than normal? Okay.
I mean, it's
It
more
just
harsh
seems
on
like
him
this
because he's
looks-
like right up against it.
Ah, there we go. And what I have to say, first of all, I did the little bath and everything. Some of these are in really, really great shape. Like, I had the intentions of just like every one that you gave me, I was just gonna give to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started looking at them and was like,
I
whoa,
was switch them out with mine.
wait a minute. So yeah, that made for like an awkward, situation, because he was like, why are you switching them? But yeah. There we go. And yeah, so actually, funny enough, the Mikey, this is my old Mikey. The one I had, the belt was like kind of torn.
Mm-hmm.
So it like kind of just fell off, so I just had it on the shelf. So this one had the belt on it, so I took that off, and the nunchucks. So it's cool. And then everyone's favorite. It's cool. I'm assuming I don't have to name these because you guys would know who these are. Yeah.
It's okay. We don't do an audio version of this one, so you're good.
Oh, okay. And then the raft. Oh, it's on the shelf. Yeah, the Donatello was a soft head. And I had
Nice.
soft heads of the other ones. I just didn't have a soft head Donatello, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, that was worth like $70. Michael, thanks for giving me that.
You're welcome.
No, I doubt it's worth that much. But yeah, so you got Leo. Like I said, he's up there. I need to open up my box of all the like non-turtles, because this metalhead is in really good condition. It had the backpack. It's upstairs. I took that off.
He already
separately
threw it
because I had,
out.
like,
Yeah, he threw it away. He's like, I don't even use accessories that attach to things.
like it had the sticker, so I didn't want it to get messed up. But funny enough, my wife asked me, she was like, do you want these accessories or do you want me to throw them away? And I just kind of chuckled because they're upstairs on like the table. But still, again, pretty good condition. Like normally there's like a lot of wear and it's like almost white or silver on these ones, but I don't even know if my camera's picking it up or not. So yeah, overall a pretty cool score. Thank you, Michael, again for these. That was nice. And continue to keep looking handsome. Bow-legged Casey Jones.
Yeah, dude looks like he's got to take a shit.
Yeah, but yeah, and then Usagi. So yeah, but yeah, that's that's my weekly purchases. I was gonna do the whole bit of showing the dinosaurs, but at this point it has gotten too bad. So like, I don't even want.
So more dinosaurs?
There is.
Kid's gonna have like a huge ass Christmas. He's gotta have one less
Probably
hurrah
at,
before
like-
next year.
Yeah, that's the thing. Being like this is the last one of being the only child, I figure we just do a lot, and we have.
Does he know he's
Done.
got a sibling on the way?
Oh yeah, he knows.
Is he excited or is
Does-
he like, man,
Does
this
he
is gonna
know
ruin
what
everything?
that means?
Yeah, I've kind of like explained it. Like, hey, like, well, one,
We're gonna
he's
love you a
always-
little
always-
less. You're gonna get less toys.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to learn
But I
to
always told him,
eat yours
like-
by yourself.
these turtle toys are yours, right? And I was like, I'm passing them down to you. And now I'm like, okay, well, you have a brother coming, so you're gonna have to share these with him. And
Was he like, fuck that
pretty
noise?
good about it. No, he's been pretty good. I have to say, I'm lucky with him, and hopefully the second child.
Oh, the second one's gonna be a hellion.
It's gonna be a hellion.
Which I mean, I've heard some of Ezzy's like tantrums while we're playing games, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, but
like, he was pissed off about something like his carrots were cut wrong or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was ridiculous, and he was pissed.
That's on the normal side. I will say he is probably one of the nicest little kids I've ever had the pleasure of dealing with, which is saying a lot, because he probably does take after his mother, because you guys know
that you are not
my
nice.
wife.
Oh.
And so that's what my concern is. The second child will have more of my personality.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be great. So
yeah.
We'll see. But maybe we can go 2 for 2, and that'll be nice, just like she is. But yeah, it's exciting times. But yeah, we have maybe at one point I will just pull them all out from the back, before maybe the last one that we do, and just show you it's crazy.
Are you talking about the dinosaur toys now? Okay.
Yeah, not the children. No, I'm not gonna pull them
out of the back
my
room.
closet basement and stack them on top of each other.
He's
Jeez,
like,
Mike,
listen.
I know you don't understand kids, but it's just not.
I have too many turtle
okay.
toys. I don't have room for Ezzy to have his own space, so I just keep him in the closet.
So, not even the closet. The space between the water heater and the furnace.
Damn, that's even more savage than Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's true. He did have a pretty private space there, Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little selfish kid, huh?
Yeah, fucking little prick. Had his own bedroom and everything.
I would have liked to have a bedroom underneath the stairs. I don't know. What was he, 9?
It was a cupboard beneath the stairs, though.
Sure, that's true. That's true.
He's
But
tiny.
that would have
It's
been
basically a
kick-ass.
bedroom.
That would have been kick-ass. You know how close you are to the kitchen? Everyone goes to sleep. You got all the snacks.
Guess what? Everyone was upstairs asleep. You could roam around downstairs and no one would fucking know, because they wouldn't hear you creaking down the stairs.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, yeah, you can go ahead. I don't know why we just dissed Harry Potter for no apparent reason.
Your turn.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were doing your impatiently waiting for us to shut up look. So that's what
I think I
was
was
a little bit of
and
that.
then you got lost in thought.
Yeah.
You thought maybe Harry Potter did have a nice.
So part of my my stuff this week is brought to you by Michael. But I didn't bring in my classic stuff. I'll have to do that on a different one. So this all started a week ago, because we do this every week. And so Thursday I was out at the exchange and I found 2 figures that were cool for $5. And so I wasn't planning on buying more of these, but I was like, yeah, whatever, for $5, how can I pass them up? So I have Dr. Indiana Jones' goddaughter
Helena
Shaw. Yeah, it took me a minute to remember her name. And then I also have
Sexy Andy.
Tobey Maguire with his shirt off.
Tobey Maguire?
That kind of look like Tobey Maguire without
just a little bit,
yeah, maybe like Tobey Maguire like in his 40s.
I need to see this movie.
Which is what he is. He is in his 40s now, Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah.
He's much older. He's actually older than me. He's closer to 50 now, I think. Anyway, yeah, that's sexy. But yeah, for $5,
and they were complete?
I mean, what the hell? I mean, they were they didn't have their build-up relic piece or anything like that. But for $5, I mean, how picky can you be?
And you were already.
They had.
I don't need them.
Yeah. But they had them. They were in the box. I mean, I recycled the boxes, so I didn't care. But yeah, so I got both of these for $5, and I was like, yeah, man, I'll keep my eye out for more Indiana Jones figures for deals. And then I saw some dude on Facebook was selling some. So I hit him up because he's on our Discord, because he's Michael, and he had these for sale, and I was just like, oh, I'll take those, and you could just tack them on. So he did. So I got Club Obi-Wan, Indy, and
Professor.
underneath Professor Pudgy.
So
But this guy's about to go John Wick with his kebab here, which is what
Little
happens in the
chicken, so-
movie.
Yes.
So
Whereas those
he
turkeys
just,
are
he just
pigeons.
straight up, Jamar, he just straight up throws it into a guy's gut. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a flaming sword of things, and he just straight up fucking chucks it into a dude's gut, and the dude is in so much pain, he fires off his gun into the floor. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I know this. I've watched them all. I don't know.
Oh, why did I think
No, I
you
have
didn't
not.
want
He
to watch
hasn't.
it?
He's
Oh,
I
that's
being
started-
facetious.
Yeah, I started it and it was like a whole thing
Yeah.
of like, oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
why do you have them now?
So I decided that I don't need, like, once I decided I wasn't going to get Map Room or Sexy Indie, I was like, I don't really need all of them. So I kept Cairo, Normal, Temple of Doom, and I plan on getting Last Crusade Indie. And I've also got my SH Figure Arts Indie. So I'm like, I don't need fucking Indie in this suit or Indie at Club Obi-Wan. Like, they're cool, but I don't need them. So I was like, I'll make some room. Plus, I was trying to recoup some of the money from the Spider-Man hunt. So I was like selling some stuff. And like, I didn't think to even ask Dave if he wanted them because he originally told me he wasn't going balls deep on this line. And he didn't order them like back when they were pre-orderable. So like, I was like, okay. And then he randomly hit me up. He's like, hey, do you still have those? I'm like, yeah, you want them? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so I'll get them when I find them under a good deal. So I'm in no hurry. Like,
That's fair.
and if I never find any more, that's fine too. Like, I don't
Now, were they
have to have them all.
$5? This is what I
No,
would
these
know.
were not $5, but they were still way under retail. So
Yeah.
Okay.
so yeah,
How
I took
charitable
them off
was
Michael's
Michael.
hands. Yeah. So then I did get some. Oh no, wait. Michael also picked me up Ahsoka Sabine, which I have not opened yet. So I really didn't open anything because those were already open. Well, the first two I got I technically opened them because they were in the box.
Mm-hmm. Would you probably open them
Person who
hopefully
owned it
there
before-
They
to
were
assure.
already.
Yeah,
It was
I
already open.
opened them just like that to make sure it was the right figure. Yeah, but okay.
Oh,
So
because
then
it's-
I got a package from Big Bad Toy Store.
Ooh.
It is big, and it is bad, and it is toys. And the first one is
It's from a store.
Bum, 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 Shogun Ultimate. Dun,
assuming
dun, 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 dun.
This is a
That was
dinosaur?
fun. Oh, it's a dinosaur, all right. It's the king of the dinosaurs, the king of the monsters, Shogun Godzilla.
Oh my god, he's got the the shooting fist.
Yup.
Was that on sale, I take it?
No.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I thought maybe it
This
was
is
part of that big
amazing.
sale from Super 7 or something.
No, this is like the next figure out in the series. And this is a 7-inch replica version of the Shogun Warriors Godzilla from the 70s that was like huge. It was like 2 feet tall. And I've never had one because
I
they're
thought
super
that came out a
expensive.
while ago, though.
It came out a little while ago. I just didn't send my pile of loot. Quit shitting on my Godzilla.
No, I
figures,
meant like I
Michael.
felt like it came out before they announced the Ultimates line. I thought that was like a whole like Comic-Con exclusive or something.
They did a 3 3/4 inch version.
Okay, that's why I was like, I could have
This is the
swore that like
Ultimate
came out a
version.
long time ago. Like, how is this a new
Yeah.
thing?
No, well, this is the first in the ultimate size.
Okay. I didn't even know they were doing an Ultimate size one.
And then, dun dun dun.
Another dinosaur? I meant to say another Godzilla.
Is this? I think I know which one this is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which means I think I know another one you're gonna show off. Oh yeah.
So this is burning,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
like I get it, the reflection, but it looks pretty cool.
I like the
I
smoke
love
effects.
the smoke effects. Yep. You know, The only thing with Super 7, it's like, why not just give me an articulated jaw and stuff instead of making extra heads?
An extra.
But this is just to fill out the box
Especially
a little
because
bit
how much of a
more.
pain in the ass it is to switch out the heads.
Yeah.
Getting
But this got a great
the atomic breath head on there was a bitch.
Yeah, this is a ladder high size series, so this is going to look different from our Biolante version. This is the version I'm more a fan of, so I'm excited about this one. I was able to open up the actual outer box today, but I had not looked at them until just before we got started. So.
Yes, that is the what did we call him during that episode? It was it was.
Couldn't tell you.
Keep going. Keep trying. You're digging deep.
The only bummer is like there's another one coming out, which is the so many degrees Celsius version,
Syphilis?
where he's like actually melting.
Oh yeah, the one where it's like got the skull head.
Yeah, and that's it. I didn't get any other figures. Oh wait, or did I?
I was like, so you totally did.
I want this one so bad.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm so jelly.
Oh, I knocked some shit over. Oh well, because he's gonna knock some shit over. Because it's fucking Mecha Godzilla.
So good.
Look how big he is compared to my head, man.
I want him so bad.
So yeah, you got the open mouth, the closed mouth. You got the looking up, so you can do his flying thing. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I do like how on the back of the box it has the original poster artwork.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, hey, these are Super 7, so I mean, look before you buy. But I like them, so I'm gonna keep getting them, and they're probably gonna go on sale or whatever. But I want to support this line because this is something that I've wanted for a long time. Is other monsters, and yeah, getting Biolante was cool, but
Mecha Godzilla is so much cooler.
Right. I mean, Mecha Godzilla, and then in the future, Destroya will be getting, things like that. It's just
God. Could you imagine Ghidorah?
Oh, well, slightly, only just because I have the SH Figure Arts one, and that would be smaller in comparison
this
to
would
what
be
Super 7 would
massive.
do. Yeah, which would be really cool.
That one would be their version of the Thunder Tank would be Ghidorah for this line.
I think we're gonna get I think we would get an idea with Destroya, because I think Destroya is at least as wide as Mecha Godzilla would be, maybe not quite as tall, but I mean I think he's coming out next, so I don't know. That'll be probably in 4 to 6 months or whatever. Hopefully, I have the money for that one when it happens, because that's like $105 for one figure.
Yeah.
But it's also my favorite of that era movies, so I absolutely love that one. So I'll get it no matter what.
Yeah, like as much as I want to wait for Mecha Godzilla to go on sale because I don't want to spend $80 on it, I might just be like, "Hey, girlfriend, birthday present or something."
Yeah, I did put a pre-order in for minus one.
I did that too. That movie was so good that I was like, I don't care.
Right.
Granted, we have to wait a year, probably longer for it, but still.
Yeah, I'm excited.
God, that movie was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
Now, hearing all the reviews and people say it's like the best movie of the year, you're not the least bit curious?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, mister, why did you watch a trailer and not go see the movie?
Here's the thing. What I will do, as soon as it's available on demand, I will watch
That's fair.
it.
That's fair. You're a man with a young child.
Yeah.
I know going to the theater is not an easy
Though,
thing to do.
I feel like
especially
a
without that
would probably enjoy it.
No.
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
He'd enjoy at least like a third of the movie.
The first time that thing like bends down and like chucks a dude across the screen, I think he'd be like, "Dad, I think we're out."
Well, here's
It
what I
is a very
discovered.
murdery movie. I'll give you that. Like, it is traumatizing if you're a small child.
Movies have different
And
perspectives
then
when
like
you're watching
long
it with a
stretches
child.
of no monster and people talking about, post-war Japan, which he has no concept of. Like none. Like he doesn't I'm sure he doesn't really understand Japan, except that's where all his great cartoons come from. And then
Pokemon
doesn't really understand war or post-war.
He probably also can't
or-
read the subtitles.
There's that too. So it's a lot
so
of
then
people
he didn't
just
get into a lot of enjoyment as you did, Michael. Oh man, I said I was gonna be nice.
Right? Man, it lasted so long. Didn't even make it through
No,
a full 2 hours.
He absolutely loves dinosaurs. We put Jurassic Park on, he just does not care. Doesn't care. Because there's a lot of people talking. So he's like,
did you
"Where are
just
the
like go to the
dinosaurs?"
dinosaur scenes?
That's basically what it ends up happening. It's just us
Okay.
fast forwarding. Or
Well, so
it'll be on
just have
and
him
we're
watch
watching.
Godzilla versus Kong over and over again.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
might be the
Like,
one for him.
because how old is he?
3. He's 3. So it's still
So,
very,
like,
very early.
because it takes a long time for shit to happen in Jurassic Park. I was
The first
like,
one?
14.
Yes.
Yeah, I was 14 when I went and saw it, and I was like, TikTok, man. I felt like Jeff Goldblum. I was like, you are gonna have dinosaurs in this movie, right?
Wait, I just for whatever reason assumed there was dinosaurs all throughout the movie.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
from my memory, and then when we watched it again, I'm like, damn, there was like 3
Oh.
dinosaur scenes. Like,
Yeah. I used to
there's a lot of
time it-
teasing of dinosaurs, but
I used to time it just right because like that was the like summer. Like I would go to General Cinema in Canton, which is now where a Walmart is. And it was like always like back this really long hallway. There was a bunch of theater things that would off stretch, so you could jump from theater to theater, no problem. So anytime I went and saw something, once it was over, I went and watched wherever it was at Jurassic Park again. And so I would like figure it out where like the best moments were, and then sometimes
Yeah.
I'd go in ahead of time and look, because then if my movie wasn't very good, I would just hop over to Jurassic Park.
This is
One
the theater
time-
that was in Canton Center, right?
Yeah,
Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I think that's the
General
okay.
Cinema is what it was called. Yeah, one time like we had a group, we would go to see movies, and we went to see that Sherlock Holmes movie with
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
I almost called him
Robert.
Anthony Michael Hall. Whoops.
3
Robert
names.
Downey Jr. And like it started, I'm like 5 minutes in, and I was like, I'm gonna go see something else.
Really?
And like the people I was with were like, what the fuck, dude? And I left and went and saw the movie Up in the Air with George Clooney. I liked it so much. To this day, I still have never seen that first Sherlock Holmes. I went and saw the second one,
I really like
but
both
I
of
never
them.
saw the first one.
It wasn't
great.
bad. Yeah,
I really enjoyed Up. I wasn't in the mood that night, and I
You
wanted to
said,
go
"I'm
see
out."
George Clooney.
That's
be
the airplane
charming.
one,
Yeah,
right?
and he was
He's
fucking
stuck in
charming
there.
in it. Yeah, he's so charming, and he was
Hasn't been in a movie in a while, right? I don't think
he was
Well,
in
I mean,
something.
Wasn't he in
He
the
was in
last
some-
Oceans movie from a couple years ago?
No, well, yeah, but he was just in something with Julia
He was
Roberts.
he was in
last
Flash.
summer.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Technically, not really though.
I mean, technically he's
I
in it.
mean, he was. I mean, his image is in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, was that actually him?
This is AI.
I mean, everything else was basically.
I still haven't seen that movie either, so
For the best.
that's the thing anymore. Like, I'm not gonna waste my
It's
time
hard.
on shit that's just
Yeah.
okay or not better. Like, unless it's so bad that I'm gonna have a really good time. Like, I don't.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
some
bother.
of the stuff is real cringy, so it might be like,
But like, Michael Keaton as Batman is my hero, and I don't want to see it not.
Oh, like shit.
But see, he
I
was
don't wanna
like the one
ruin it.
good thing about that movie. So like,
Yeah,
but then again, you could
Even-
literally watch the
even then.
trailers and see 90% of his parts. So
yeah,
He's in the trailers for
it's a
the movie.
bummer.
Have you seen Talk to Me, Nate?
Yes,
Oh, okay, good, great.
yes, it's very good.
Very, very good.
Yep, I enjoyed
loved
it.
because
Very good.
obviously you would not watch it.
No,
Michael.
you're a wuss.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a horror movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
So
I thought
amazing.
it was very creative and
So refreshing and new.
yeah. We rewatched Kill Bill a couple of nights ago because my kid had never seen it.
I just had the weirdest urge to watch Kill Bill movies. I don't know what
Dude,
it was.
it
Like
still
something
holds
just
up.
made me like I should just pull them up and start watching.
They're
Because I
20 years
fucking
old.
love Kill Bill.
Yeah,
That's
they're
insane.
20 years old. That's crazy. And Uma Thurman looks so much like her daughter in the movie. It's insane.
That would be trippy now. Yeah, that would be trippy.
It's weird.
Which 20 years, we're close to some kind of reimagining or remake of a Kill Bill, right?
Or
I mean, I would like to see him officially release that whole bloody affair. Where he put the movie as intended as one movie and put all the stuff back in it that got taken out. And I always thought the black and white part was cool, but like it was supposed to be in color, but they turned it in black and white. Otherwise, it would have got a X rating.
Damn.
Yeah, during the fight at Leeds. But yeah, we just watched the first part. We haven't watched part 2 yet again, but
was it Buck who likes the
yep.
love that movie. Yeah.
Jason, hey guys, late showing up. How's it going, man?
Oh, hello. Oh yeah, we've completely ignored chat.
Oh no, chat kind of died down. So that's why I haven't like brought it up.
Enthralled with our conversation, of course.
Yeah, they were not feeling it tonight.
No, I mean it just like focused in on what
you
we're
went
saying.
different direction with it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Also, question for you, Jamar. That thing that we discussed earlier, how fast do you want it to arrive?
For whatever the value you said before.
Okay.
It doesn't need to have go ahead and with the what's the shipping called?
Oh, the
Fat Toys there.
The saver, super saver, or whatever.
The super saver, yeah.
Just
also,
listen to what you guys are saying.
How does it toy stores not have like Big Bad Toy Store should just have free shipping? That's just how I feel.
I mean, it's $4. Like,
yeah, but is it $4? Like, just don't charge it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wouldn't be as annoyed if it was free.
I don't know how they do what they do because, like, I mean, the box I got was pretty big.
Well, they eat a lot of the cost, but they also have a decent profit margin built in there.
I guess.
I mean, you have to imagine they order a fuck ton of shit, so they've got to be getting some decent deals. Like,
yeah,
I mean, hell, they can discount Super 7 stuff down to $13 and be okay. So,
well, they weren't the only one. I guess they kind of were.
I mean, Entertainment Earth did it with some of the stuff. Was it last year or earlier this year?
How's that Simpson line going from Super 7? I always see stuff and I'm kind of like, man, if I was in The Simpsons, I would probably be into it.
Yeah,
a lot of people are worried though.
It's such a weird line because they didn't come out of the gate with a lot of it's like a lot of rando characters.
And none of the main characters were in their normal attire. Like it was Homer in his moo and like Homer as a spaceman.
Yeah, like you don't want to go too early, but at the same time, I mean, these are already taking almost a year past their initial announcement. Like it's gonna be 15 years into the line before we get a regular Bart, and that's just not No
one wants that. Like you're
right.
Like you want to flesh out your collection, not have to basically build the foundation over the course of your entire life.
Yeah. What's funny is I've seen a lot of the Playmate Simpsons figures lately, and those were really fun figures. Like, granted, there's not a lot of articulation there; it's mostly just head and arms.
Mm-hmm.
But they made a lot of the characters, but other than the Simpsons, they're almost like $10 carded. Unless you have the family. The family's the only thing that goes for anything.
Sounds about right. Well, fellas, you got anything else before we close out? I'll take
I
that
was
as a
gonna
no.
make a joke, but I didn't. Obviously, I didn't
Yeah.
because I didn't make it.
Unless that was the joke.
Well.
Jesus Christ. Well, before we close out real quick, just make sure everybody knows, both whether you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, next Wednesday, the 13th, is
Next
the
Wednesday,
last
the 13th.
Onlyfigs of the year.
Last Onlyfigs of the year.
Which is when we're going to do our
well,
10,000
ever.
subscriber celebration and have the giveaway with the prints and the diorama and stuff. So you have to be there for the live show to participate. So 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, next Wednesday, 13th.
I forgot we were doing that.
Not shocked.
Yeah, I'm not available.
Yeah.
You said giveaways, and I was like, what?
Anyway, on that note, if you are watching this live or on the replay and you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out here at the channel and gets you a bunch of Troy-related content in your feed. We've got reviews, how to pose videos. We've got the weekly live stream, weekly podcast, and weekly toy hunts. You can check us out Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. You can also help support us if you're a fan over on patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. Link in the description below. A bunch of different tiers of different rewards. Also some free trials on there so you can try it for 7 days before you commit to anything. If you'd like some different merchandise like shirts or mugs or whatever with our logos and inside jokes from the live stream and the podcast, you can head over to tpublic.com/Modern Toy Fair. We've got everything from Show Me Your Nips, Neck Illuminati. We've got the Cool Become Brave. We've got Unpunched. We've got Onlyfigs shirts. So all sorts of stuff that you can choose from. Again, link in the description below for that as well. You can check out Jamar over on TikTok at Jamar_games. Nate, what you got for us?
I got nothing but love for you.
Ooh, in all the right places?
That's up to you.
Oh, no, it's looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Or you could just get in the pit and try to love somebody. But on that note, hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.
I was going to sing a song, but there's no way you guys know it. You guys would have been like, oh, it was 3